Що ж, вітаю, друзі! Я записав нове відео. Сьогодні це маршрут Пилижимов Захоті Жиров. На сьогодні це мій найулюбленіший маршрут. Саме він, на мою думку, найкраще передає справжню атмосферу чеської провінції. Вузькі дороги, затишні села, невеликі будинки та неймовірні краєвиди Краю Височина. На цьому маршруті трапляються міста, де знаєте, що дахи будинків праворуч і ліворуч ось торкнуться автобуси. Більшість доріг у селах настільки вузькі, що вони фактично розраховані лише на розhіб двох легкових автомобілів, а й подекуди цього недостатньо. Саме тому керувати автобусом тут не лише цікаво, а й дуже відповідально. Протягом усього маршруту відкриваються красиві пагорби, ліси, поля та мальовничі села. Їхати цією дорогою – справжнє задоволення, адже можна не тільки працювати, а й насолоджуватися красою чеської природи. Бажаю вам приємного перегляду. Якщо відео вам сподобалось, обов'язково додивіться його до кінця. Поставте вподобайку, напишіть у коментарях свої враження та, якщо можете, поділіться із друзями. Підписуйтесь на мій канал, попереду багато ще цікавих маршрутів Чехії. А я вам бажаю мира та добра і до нових зустрічей.
Something real. Let the city keep its noise. Let them have their empty toys. I got granite, I got pine, and I'm feeling fine. Headed for the high country, where the air is thin and free. Headed for the high country, the only thing I need is the road and the wheel, and something real. Bridge where it starts to pick up speed, past the factories and the ridge to where the wild things feed. The water knows exactly where it's going, no map needed. It doesn't stop to pull its hair, feel like it's defeated. The river knows the way, I'm following it today. The river knows the way to wash the gray away and find the source with its steady flowing force. I walked for miles along the bank, shoes off stepped into the cold that makes you grin, a promise that I've kept. The river knows the way, I'm following it today. The river knows the way to wash the gray away and find the source, with its steady flowing force. It doesn't ask where I've been, it doesn't care about my sin. It just keeps moving, keeps on going. The only thing worth knowing, the river knows the way, I'm following it today. The river knows the way to wash the gray away and find the source, with its steady flowing force. My feet are hitting dirt, my heart is hitting chest. This is what it's worth, this is what I know is best. The trail is climbing higher, the trees are getting thin. I'm chasing something I desire, and I'm going to win. Trail running to the ridge, crossing every bridge of doubt and fear and second thought. This is what I bought with my 2 feet and my will, climbing higher still. Higher still. Switchbacks cut the mountain like a ribbon through the green. I stop for a sip from the fountain, the best I've ever seen. The view is opening wider with every step I take. The person I was is a liar. I'm finally awake. Oh, trail running to the ridge, crossing every bridge of doubt and fear and second thought. This is what I've bought with my 2 feet and my will, climbing higher still. My lungs are burning, legs are tired, but I've never felt so wired. To the earth, to the sky, I'm not asking why. Trail running to the ridge, crossing every bridge of doubt and fear and second thought. This is what I bought
been following the map for days, through the fog and through the haze. The source is somewhere up ahead, a place I've never been, they said. The road is rough, the tires worn, but I was never one for the norm. I left the highway miles ago, where the wild things start to grow. The road to the source is narrow, but my heart is like an arrow, pointing true, pointing north. I'm gonna find the source. I'm gonna find the source. I passed a sign that said last chance. I laughed and kept my steady stance. There's no turning back from here. The path is finally clear. The trees are closing overhead, a tunnel of green and red. I can feel the ground changing, the whole world rearranging. The road to the source is narrow, but my heart is like an arrow, pointing true, pointing north. I'm going to find the source. I'm going to find the source. It's not about the destination, it's the act of creation of a self that dares to go where the wild things flow. The road to the source is narrow, but my heart is like an arrow, pointing true, pointing north. I'm gonna find the source.
Stood at the edge of the canyon. The wind was whipping through my hair. A million years of rock and granite staring back at me right there. The river carved the story slow, drop by drop, year by year. And I'm just a tiny moment, but I'm standing without fear. Canyon wind in my hair, I'm alive, I'm aware that everything I thought was big is just a little fig compared to this. The canyon's kiss. I shouted out into the void. My voice came echoing back, the sound of something I destroyed and something I'd unpacked. The sun was setting red and gold, It's just a little thing compared to this. The canyon's kiss. I'll carry this with me when I go back to the city. The wind, the rock, the sky so free, the kind of real that's pretty. Canyon wind in my hair. I'm alive, I'm aware that everything I thought was big is just a little thing compared to this. The canyon's kiss. The pedal hits the water. Pull, pull, pull.
The rhythm is my daughter.
Full, full, full.
The delta opens wide, a maze of green and blue. I've got nothing left to hide and nothing left to prove.
Kayaking to the delta, where the river meets the sea. Kayaking to the delta, the only place to be is in this boat on this water. Getting harder, getting stronger.
The heron watches from the bank, unimpressed by me.
But I'm grateful for the rank of this wild company.
The current pulls me further toward the open salt.
I'm not anyone's daughter or anyone's fault. Kayaking to the delta, where the river meets the sea. Kayaking to the delta, the only place to be is in this boat on this water. Getting harder, getting stronger.
The journey is the destination. The paddle is the prayer.
This is my reclamation of the wild out there. Kayaking to the delta, where the river meets the sea. Kayaking to the delta, the only place to be is in this boat on this water. Getting harder, getting stronger. trail got thinner, then it stopped. The map had nothing more. The forest had me, I was dropped into a different door. No markers, no signs, no paths, just the trees and me. I did the math, let go the maths, and stepped into the free. Where the trail disappears is where the real begins. Where the trail disappears, I let go of my sins and walk into the unknown. Finally on my own. The compass spun, but I didn't care. I trusted what I felt. The forest air, the lair of everything that's dealt. I found a clearing, no one named, a circle in the pines. I sat down unashamed and let go of the lines. Where the trail disappears is where the real begins. Where the trail disappears, I let go of my sins and walk into the unknown. Finally on my own. This is what I came to find. Not the map, but the unlined version of the world, where the flags aren't unfurled. Where the trail disappears is where the real begins. Where the trail disappears, I let go of my sins and walk into the unknown. Finally on my own.
Backpack and a tent is all I need. A bag of oats, a bag of seed. The world is heavy, but I'm light. I'm heading out before the night. The trailhead's empty, just my car and the promise of a star that hasn't been seen in months. I'm done with all the punches. Backpack in a tent, everything I've spent on things that don't matter is a scatter clatter behind me now. I'm free and the wild is calling me. I set up camp by a creek. The sound is all I need to speak. The fire is small, but it's enough. The world can be so tough, but out here it's simple. A tent, a flame, a dimple of water from the stream, living out the dream. on things that don't matter is a scatter clatter behind me. Now I'm free, and the wild is calling me.
The headwaters are somewhere up there, beyond the last campfire, beyond the last despair. I'm climbing higher and higher. The stream is getting smaller now, from a river to a trickle. I made a silent vow not to be so fickle, chasing the headwaters, chasing the stars. The origin of the heart, chasing the headwaters, where it begins, before the world and all its sins. The moss is green, the rocks are wet, the air is thin. I won't forget this feeling of discovery, the end of the recovery. And then I see it, a small spring bubbling up from underground, the simplest, purest thing, the most honest sound, chasing the headwaters, chasing the stars. The origin of the heart, chasing the headwaters, where it begins, before the world and all its sins. I put my hand into the cold, the water's only hours old. It hasn't seen the valley yet, it hasn't learned to forget, chasing the headwaters, chasing the stars. The origin of the heart, chasing the headwaters, where it begins, before the world and all its sins.
are sending a signal. The rivers are singing my name. I'm done with the trivial. I'm done with the game. The wild is calling me home. I'm not going to roam any longer, any further. I found my mother. Ooh, the earth, the sky, the tree, the wild is calling me. I'm packing up my things tonight, leaving at first light. The things I need I can carry. The rest I'll bury. Oh, in the soil of the forest. Oh, where I finally rest. Oh, and be my truest self. Oh, not again. The wild is calling me home. I'm not going to roam any longer, any further. Oh, I found my mother. Oh, the earth, the sky, the tree, the wild is calling me. Everyone who's felt the pull, everyone whose heart is full, oh, the longing for the open, the hope is not broken. The wild is calling me home. Oh, I'm not going to roam. Oh, any longer, any further. Oh, I found my mother. The earth, the sky, the tree, the wild is calling me. Pack my bag before the sun. Got a map and a pack of guns. The city's waking up behind, but I've already made up my mind. The highway stretches like a promise. Every mile I'm feeling honest. For the first time in a long time, I'm leaving the bottom line behind. Headed for the high country, where the air is thin and free. Headed for the high country, the only thing I need is the road and the wheel, and something real. The radio's playing something good. I'm singing louder than I should. The window's down, the wind is wild. I feel like a different child. The mountains are starting to appear. something real.
Bridge where it starts to pick up speed, past the factories and the ridge to where the wild things feed. The water knows exactly where it's going, no map needed. It doesn't stop to pull its hair, feel like it's defeated. The river knows the way, I'm following it today. The river knows the way to wash the gray away and find the source with its steady flowing force. Steady flowing force. It doesn't ask where I've been, it doesn't care about my sin. It just keeps moving, keeps on going. The only thing worth knowing, the river knows the way, following it today. The river knows the way to wash the gray away and find the source with its steady flowing force. My feet are hidden dirt, my heart is hidden chest. This is what it's worth, this is what I know is best. The trail is climbing higher, the trees are getting thin. I'm chasing something I desire, and I'm going to win. Trail running to the ridge, crossing every bridge of doubt and fear and second thought. This lights cut the mountain like a ribbon through the green. I stop for a sip from the fountain, the best I've ever seen. The view is opening wider with every step I take. The person I was is a liar. Finally awake. Oh, trail running to the ridge, crossing every bridge of doubt and fear and second thought. This is what I've bought with my 2 feet and my will, climbing higher still. My lungs are burning, legs are tired, but I've never felt so wired. To the earth, to the sky, I'm not asking why. Trail running to the ridge, crossing every bridge of doubt and fear and second thought. This is what I've bought with my 2 feet and my will, climbing higher still.
I've been following the map for days, through the fog and through the haze. The source is somewhere up ahead, a place I've never been, they said. The road is rough, the tires worn, but I was never one for the norm. I left the highway miles ago, where the wild things start to grow. The road to the source is narrow, but my heart is like an arrow, pointing true, pointing north. I'm gonna find the source. I'm gonna find the source. I passed a sign that said last chance. I laughed and kept my steady stance. There's no turning back from here. The path is finally clear. The trees are closing overhead, a tunnel of green and red. I can feel the ground changing, the whole world rearranging. The road to the source is narrow, but my heart is like an arrow, pointing true, pointing north. I'm going to find the source. I'm going to find the source. It's not about the destination, it's the act of creation of a self that dares to go where the wild things flow. The road to the source is narrow, but my heart is like an arrow, pointing true, pointing north. I'm gonna find the source.
stood at the edge of the canyon. The wind was whipping through my hair. A million years of rock and granite staring back at me right there. The river carved the story slow, drop by drop, year by year. And I'm just a tiny moment, but I'm standing without fear. Canyon wind in my hair, I'm alive, I'm aware that everything I thought was big is just a little fig compared to this. The canyon's kiss. I shouted out into the void. My voice came echoing back, the sound of something I destroyed and something I'd unpacked. The sun was setting red and gold. The shadows grew so long. I felt 100 stories old and somehow still so young. Canyon wind in my hair, I'm alive, I'm aware that everything I thought was big is just a little thing compared to this. The canyon's kiss. I'll carry this with me when I go back to the city. The wind, the rock, the sky so free, the kind of real that's pretty. Canyon wind in my hair, I'm alive, I'm aware that everything I thought was big is just a little thing compared to this. The canyon's kiss. The paddle hits the water. Pull, pull, pull.
The rhythm is my daughter.
Full, full, full.
The delta opens wide, a maze of green and blue. I've got nothing left to hide and nothing left to prove.
Kayaking to the delta, where the river meets the sea. Kayaking to the delta, the only place to be is in this boat on this water, getting harder, getting stronger.
The heron watches from the bank, unimpressed by me.
But I'm grateful for the rank of this wild company.
pulls me further toward the open salt. I'm not anyone's daughter or anyone's fault. Kayaking to the delta, where the river meets the sea. Kayaking to the delta, the only place to be is in this boat on this water, getting harder, getting stronger. The journey is the destination, the paddle is the prayer.
This is my reclamation of the wild out there. Kayaking to the delta, where the river meets the sea. Kayaking to the delta, the only place to be is in this boat on this water, getting harder, getting stronger. The trail got thinner, then it stopped. The map had nothing more. The forest had me, I was dropped into a different door. No markers, no signs, no paths, just the trees and me. I did the math.